Alright guys, welcome to another 3-champ video. Today in this video, I'll be doing a tier list on every character in Jujutsu Shenanigans. If there's anything you disagree with, let me know in the comments below, you know what I'm saying? Let me know why you disagree with it as well. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications for more Roblox content. Helps me out a lot. I appreciate it. Try to watch to the end, you know, get all the information and knowledge. The way I'll be ranking these characters is their full kit. So that means their mode will not be separated. I'm counting their mode as one character and the regular mode as one character. This tier list is also for rank, so I'm thinking a 1v1 mindset, just to let you guys know. So we have Gojo here, and Gojo's pretty good, especially when we take in his mode, but we'll get into that later, a little later. First, let's just go over his regular stuff. What I think he's lacking in is mix up, like, he only has one move that goes through block, and it's really slow. You can see it coming. He has a teleport, but it doesn't teleport behind the opponent, just in front. He does have the red teleport, but that's also really readable. It's not, he doesn't have good mix. He doesn't have really good mix. I'll also say his combo game, he does good damage, but I feel like his combo game is lacking a little bit. Like, you definitely have to waste your mode a bit, which is not the biggest deal. He's decent. His moves are really good. He has a range move. He has a cool, good range. And then once we get into his mode, he's busted. So, like, what do we have to really go over his mode? He has domain expansion. If you get hit domain expansion, you lose. He has the one shot where he takes a person's head off. You lose. You have blue, which he can pretty much not miss. Like, that's the easiest move to hit. You have the red in the mode, which he can change the direction and hit you with a black flash. And then he has a hollow part, but another one shot. So yeah, the dude's just busted in his mode. He has one of the best modes in the game. But I will say his base character isn't bad by any means. It's still really good. So I'm gonna just put him in A tier for now. I like that. Really strong character, definitely busted in mode. Let's get on to Yuji slash Sukuna. Alright guys, so for our next character we have Sukuna slash Yuji. I'm putting him in S tier. I think we all know this by now. He only really has two problems with him. One is that he's constantly getting nerfed, or he has been nerfed in the past so much, which as you can see, still in S tier, doesn't matter. But the con with that is he's probably not gonna get buffed again, which he doesn't need. He has a really high skill ceiling. Hitting those 4 black flashes in a row, who's really doing that? You know what I'm saying? You don't see that too often. But if you're the master of the black flash, this character gets so crazy. He has really good movement, really good jukes. The way he's able to feint in the air and mix you up is crazy. A counter to boot. A counter that pretty much counters everything in this game. Like, busted. And his combo game is crazy, especially with those black flash stuns. He can pretty much do anything he wants to do once he hit a black flash. We all know his ultimate. He has the World Slash, which is really good. Domain expansion. World Slash and Domain expansion are pretty much one shots. Like, World Slash isn't a one shot, I believe, not anymore. But it does like 75% health. So just hit like your furnace, which is pretty much impossible to dodge as well. You have iframes through it. You have a move that chases your target down. Like, it's easy to do that 75% damage, or that 30% damage, 35% damage, whatever. He also, in his ultimate, he has M1s that have the extra range. It's crazy. Like, this dude, crazy moveset. He also has faster M1s in his base than most characters. Alright guys, next we have our transgender loving goat, Hakari. I don't know if I should have called him that. He's an A tier. Moving on. He, really good character, really simple, which is, good for him. Really simple character, high damage, good combos. I would say his only weakness is, yeah, he is lacking a little bit of mix. He only has the 2 versions of rough energy, which he can use in the air to guard break. He has to bounce off of it with shuttered doors to guard break, and, the normal rough energy also goes to should, but it's a slow move. Your opponent's gonna be ready to, you know, attack you out of it. So he is lacking in the mix, but what he doesn't have in mix, he does have in damage. I will say Hakari's biggest weakness, it's not too big of a weakness because he does have some mix, but yeah, I would say his mix isn't the greatest in this game. He has 3 ways to get you out of your guard, which is he has rough energy, the normal one, which is slow. Your opponent, that's not a good mix because your opponent's gonna be ready for that when your hand turns green. Like, they're gonna be ready. Then you have the shutter doors, the jumping shutter doors variant of rough energy. which, I mean, the move takes setup. Your opponent, I don't know. I think your opponent's gonna be ready to dodge out of that one. So I don't think that one's that good either. And then you have Fever Breaker into Shutter Doors, which is probably your best mix-up tool, and that does take 2 of your moves, but it's pretty fast. It comes out pretty fast. I think your opponent will not be expecting it. But yeah, he doesn't have any crazy movement options. He does have a counter, which is good. His mode is obviously crazy. He's invincible. And in a 1v1 setting, you just kill your opponent one time, and then you do your mode, and then they can't stop you from, you know, becoming the greatest person ever. The strongest. You probably just win, or you do win once you get the mode. I don't think you can even, like, you can't die. So it's like, I don't know. Once you get that mode, you kind of just win. Your opponent might be able to stall, run away. You have chase downs. You have so many chase downs options though in that mode. It's crazy. So yeah, that's it for Hakari. He's really good. Enough said. Let's get on to Megumiiii. Now with Megumiiii, we will not be putting the go Mahoraga. We're just gonna straight do Megumiiii because like you can't get Maharaga without Megumiiii. So I disagree with even having this guy here. I didn't make the tier list part of that. So Megumiiii, he is one of our goats. Megumiii's good all around. He has a lot of utility with him, with all his shadows and stuff. His dog being able to hit you while you're on the ground. You just constantly able to combo off with the dog. After pretty much everything, every move you do, you can just swipe with the dog for extra cheap damage. Really good. He has a Toad that stuns Locky from crazy range and then drags you to him, a pool. New is also a really good ability, it being able to guard break from crazy amounts of range. It's actually pretty fast too. A lot of people have trouble dodging it. You can also escape away with it, which is, you know, cool. And yeah, he's that's just his basic moveset. He can combo his stuff really well. His combos are really easy. He also has good mix with his R special. Being able to go into shadow and pop up is really good. Also with rapid escape, mix up your opponent. They have a lot of wraps to look at. That's good for a dash mix up. While they're just guarded blocking, you know, they have to just stay there blocked. And it's really easy for you to abuse that. And for his mode is pretty cool. It's decent. I wouldn't say it's anything too crazy like Gojo's or Sukuna's or Hakari's until you get to Maharaga, and then once Maharaga comes out, it's, you know, it's pretty crazy. He does have a way to get out of domain expansion, which is cool. You can get out and into domain expansions, which is cool. Not so much useful for 1v1s. The escaping part is, but getting it isn't. I don't think so. Maybe for Hakari, I guess. There's something to get. Yeah, but it's utility nonetheless. It's really good utility that nobody else has in this game. But yeah, once you get into Maharaga, things just start getting crazy. The adaptation stuff is just insane. You can go through Gojo's domain expansion. He can adapt to like damage, so he's at just 70% damage reduction. It's ridiculous. Maharaga is just crazy. We all know Maharaga is like a beast. Alright guys, next we have Mahito. I will say another easy S tier for me. Alright, getting into Mahito, he's he has crazy mix. I would say that's probably his strongest thing, having 3 unblockables just in his base kit. No, 4. He has 4 unblockables just in his base kit. That's a lot of guard break. They're also really fast moves. The Black Flash pretty much comes out instantly. So just in his first ult alone, the fact that this guy has 2 is crazy. But in his first ult alone, he has 2 one-shot moves. He has domain expansion one-shot, and then his first move, he hit it twice at one-shots, which is, yeah, ridiculous. And then if this character wasn't overtuned enough, in his second mode, he also has a counter one-shot, ridiculous. 2 moves that are unblockable, that have really good tracing AoE. They have either really good tracing or AoE. And then he has another move that isn't unblockable that will grab you from a pretty long distance. So yeah, Mahito overtuned, busted. You probably couldn't even nerf this guy anymore, and he's just a busted character. He has too many one shots. He has too many one shots, too many unblockables. He's crazy. He might even be better than Megumiiii. Alright guys, next we have Choso, and I'm gonna put Choso in the B tier. I'm personally not the biggest fan of this guy. He doesn't, for me, I feel like he's lacking in damage. I don't think his ult's crazy enough either to like, you know, warrant an A tier. He's really reliant on all of special, which is the downside. He's a decent character. I feel like he has a high skill requirement too. He is also lacking heavily in mobility and base and guard breaks, mix-ups. He has only 1 unblockable, which is Piercing Blood, which is not good. because when you have to charge it up too, it's not gonna work close range. So yeah, he's. I almost want to put him C tier, but I don't think he's that bad. I like Todo a lot, guys, and I don't think he's on the same tier as this bozo. No offense. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. I like Todo. All right, so for Todo, yeah, Todo just in base, he has a lot of mix. Like 3 of his moves are unblockable, and really, Pebble Throw, which isn't unblockable, goes to an unblockable move with the kick. He can kick, and that move is unblockable. So yeah, that's a lot of unblockables, and only one of them is slow, I would say, which is the Brute Force. Brute Force is slow on its own if you're just doing it raw. But everything else comes out pretty fast. I would say it's pretty easy to catch your opponent slipping with the Pebble Throw Brute Force kick. Being able to Black Flash it as well is really good. Him being able to teleport stuff around. For his ult is really good. He has a counter, which can also be used as not a counter, and that move is the UG punch, which is like giga damage. It's almost a one shot. It does like 80% damage or something. Everything is unblockable as well, so good luck. They come out fast, so you only need to hit like one thing before you get a counter with brothers. Hit one thing and then it's a really good mode. Just nothing too crazy. He doesn't have like an exact one shot. He doesn't have a domain expansion. He doesn't have like big hacks or anything. So like Hakari's mode is definitely better than his, but I like his base a lot too, and his counter is really good. So I think I like this guy better than Hakari. All right, next we have the bug guy. He's gonna go into C tier right now. Biggest thing for him is this shit just not finished. Like he doesn't have an ultimate. Like you can't compete if you don't have an ultimate. Well, you can compete, but yeah, he doesn't have an ultimate. He does have really cool combos. They can be thrown in the air, but a lot of his stuff, for me personally, what I found out is he can get out of it. He can dodge out of a lot of his stuff or his main combo. He has one unblockable. I think it comes out decently fast, but yeah, no movement besides that. Yeah, like who cares? Who's using this guy? He's okay. He's okay. Next we have Higaruma. I like Higaruma. I like Higaruma a lot, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in A tier. He's not on the same tier as this guy. Actually, yeah, I actually do like him better than Hakari because he has movement. And he has really good unblockables. If you block against this guy, you're getting punished. You don't want to block, so it's kind of like a game where it's like, all right, am I blocking or am I taking damage? Like, if you block with this guy, you're getting hit with a full combo. It's gonna be devastating. It's gonna hurt. It's like you're in a predicament fighting this guy, because like you don't want to block, but also you don't just want to take damage. So it's a predicament fighting this guy. But yeah, his ultimate's I like it because he has a lot of one shots in it. You do have to you have to play a little guessing game before you can get it, which is a downside because I'm pretty sure people can get out of it if they guess it. That's never happened to me yet. Like his M1s on his ult are like maybe a downside, and then you have to guess on the ult, play a little guessing game to get the ult after domain expansion. All right, guys. Next we have Yuki, mommy. She's a B tier. Probably worse than Choso. Her like base kit, it's heavily reliant off her R again, which isn't that good. Same problem with Choso, funnily enough. She has high damage, and she had pretty much all her moves guard break. She doesn't have any crazy movement options, or she doesn't have any at all. But her moves are pretty decent. She has a long range move as well with her paws, and I think she's a potential A tier for sure. But as of right now, her ult just isn't good enough. Like it's really just a suicide bomb. Like I guess is decent. It's decent, but with these modes, all of these modes above them, you can get 2 kills off of it and not die. While you have to die to use hers, and it's just a trade at the very best, I have Yuta also in the A tier. But yeah, Yuta has everything. He has good mobility. He has good guard break. Multiple guard breaks in his kit with Rika. He can teleport behind you. Rika can throw him onto you. He can throw you up. He can just jump towards you himself. And then his ultimate, he has domain expansion where his swords, the swords and the beam is really... The beam isn't that easy to hit because you have to hit those swords 4 times in a row back to back. Angel's Ladder is what I'm talking about. And I would say hitting the Rika's beam also is kind of hard to hit. So yeah, I would say overall his ult is probably worse than Gojo's. But you can do a shorter version of the love beam. And if you have the love beam, it is kind of like... the love beam is a one shot, actually. He does have that one shot. But I would say it's harder to hit than Hollow Purple. So, yeah. There goes that. But really good character. That's enough said about that. We can move on. Now, I kind of like Charles. I think his counter's pretty good. He is lacking in combos, though. His combos are pretty weird. He doesn't have any mobility. He's heavily reliant on counters, which is toxic. I think he has a lot of potential, because with his counter, every time you hit it, you get it again off of no cooldown. So it's really good for like just baiting cooldowns and stuff, like or using your opponent's cooldowns, which I like. But his ult isn't that good. It's just another counter. It does decent. It does okay damage. It's like 25% health or something like that. It's nothing crazy. I can't put this guy. I think this guy's a B tier. He might be even be C, man. I like him. I enjoyed him, but I also like this guy too. So it's like this guy's probably a C tier. As much as I like him, I don't think he's that good yet. I think he has really good potential. Mechamaru, I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. I think he's a B tier. Probably the top of it, maybe. Yeah, this guy only has one block breaker, and he's also heavily reliant on the mode. Well, he has one block breaker, and then his first move, he can use it with the mode, and it will go behind your opponent. So that counts. That counts as mix. It's decent mix. It's good mix actually. But again, I'm relying on the mode. He has a beam. I feel like he just doesn't do too much, you know? He has good mobility. I'll give him that with the key emission. But it's not mix. It's just like you can get onto your opponent. His block break does come out fast. His ult's okay. You can't get 2 kills off of it. It goes away too fast. You can maybe kind of. It's just like, yeah, it's okay. He's just okay. Yeah, enough about him. I really don't have too much to say about him. He's just okay. I actually think I like Yuki more. His ult is better than Yuki's, but I like Yuki's base more. Alright guys, next we have Naoya. Honestly, I think this guy is A. I think he's definitely an A tier. The only thing he lacks is guard breaking. He only has one guard break and it's slow, but he mixes people up. His mix is crazy. His dash, he has a double dash. His M1s don't ragdoll, so it just leads you for up. It sets up for more mix. He has a teleport with his R. His third move can mix as well. It can, like, you can angle it so where like you go behind them or something to the side of where they're not blocking. Yeah, he has really good mobility and movement for the mix. He just doesn't have guard breaks. Any good guard breaks. That's his only weakness. Man, his ultimate's really crazy. You definitely get the ultimate, you win. You're too fast. You have too much control of the map. You have a domain expansion to top things off. So yeah. A counter too. He has a counter for his ultimate. That's actually a downside. It's counter because it's not like it's a downside because it's a counter that you hurt yourself from technically. It doesn't do any damage to your opponent. You just transform off of it, which is a downside. All right. So now for Nanami. Nanami's pretty good. He also has a problem where he's relying on his R. Without his R, none of his moves are unblockable, but with his R, 3 of his moves are unblockable, and yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think he's a B tier. It's just, again, he's relying on his R. His ult isn't too crazy. He doesn't have no one-shot abilities, nothing. Well, he does. It's not really a one-shot if you have to hit the move 4 times, you know? You could say the thing about kind of the same thing with Higaruma, but again, he still just has a one-shot in his kit that's not hitting multiple times. But this guy has to hit it 4 times. He also has to hit the R move. It's a lot you have to do with this character, and I don't think it's super, like, it's as rewarding as it should be. Doesn't have crazy movement, good block breaks if you hit the R. Choso probably is better. Dang, well, do we have Yuki above this guy too? I'm putting Yuki above this guy too. Next, we have the best character in the game. It's obviously Sukuna, the overpowered mode. Do I really have to get into it? You have to go into the private server and go into overpowered. And if this guy is already an S tier and it's just a better version, this is just literally just a better version of this guy and his ult. You can imagine why this guy's. I'm not getting into it. He's the best. He's the best. There's also Goku in this game. Let me get Goku real quick. Last but not least, we have Goku. Now, Goku, I actually don't think he's overpowered, so I don't know why he's in here. It's like Kid Goku. I don't think he's an S tier. His key spam is OP. He has like Kamehameha and the key spam are block breaks. Kamehameha is not a good block break. It takes too long to charge up. Key spam is actually really good. It's probably his best move with his kit. I think that's what makes him overpowered. His ult is good too. Kinda. I mean, you're good. You're a giant monkey. You do a lot of damage. It's not C, it's not B. I guess it's like A. Like top of A. Is it S tier? I don't know where to rank this. Probably, realistically, I think he's like right here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. If you enjoyed this video, let me know if you disagree, what you disagree on. Let me know why. And, yep, see ya.